Okay guys, so we're back out on the bank. We have come down to the River Severn. Yeah, bit of a weird relationship with this river. 2 years ago, I couldn't go wrong. PBs every time I visited. Barbel, chub, pike. Last winter, really struggled. In fact, blanked. Didn't catch a single fish all winter. I didn't really get down here that much though. The water levels were horrific. And then over the summer, we've just had, and again, everyone was struggling really. Had a couple of sessions in the end where I caught a few barbel, but compared to normal, definitely struggled. Anyway, we're back down. It's the 8th of March, so we've only got the last week, and that's why I'm here. Otherwise, I would definitely still be chasing the perch, which is what I was going to do. But I checked the levels of the river, and they seem about as good as they're going to get. It is higher than I'd like. So this is the peg we're in. Now, I've never fished this peg, but I think I might have done, which might seem like a strange comment, but the river changes so much. I'm pretty sure this is where I nearly got stung by, there was a bee's nest or wasp nest, can't remember now, but it was really enclosed space and it's like massive now, the peg. But yeah, anyway, I'm sure I recognise the tree to the left, which is what I was fishing down to. What we've done is today we've got a lobworm on the left hand rod, so down here we've put a lobworm down here for now, and then out here we're fishing not too far out because it is still pretty much yeah, it's tanking through. So we've got half a lobworm on the left hand rod and we've got maggots on the right hand rod. I did really well on the stretch few miles further downstream last year. This time on maggots in the summer it would be a no-go, as the you know, the bleak and the dace and everything, it would be instantly hammered as soon as it hit the water. So yeah, so we're trying, and we've actually had a fish, so yeah, let's see what else we can get. So guys, first cast and a little blank saver, absolutely immaculate. Hopefully it's showing up on the camera, but those fins, everything, scale perfect, lovely chub, round the pound. Yeah, blank out the way. Hopefully the barbel will be next. Oh, so we've got another chub on. It's been a bit slow, a couple of little knocks and it's just gone again now. I've put both rods on maggots, a little bit smaller than the last one, but another cracking fish. A bit lively, but another cracking river. Oh, we've got a fish on. So as I was showing you the first one, the rod tip was bouncing. I've had another one, probably about the same size as the first one. So anyway, get both of these rods out, and or both of these fish back, should I say, and get the rod back out. It's cracking on now in terms of the sun's starting to go down, so hopefully the barbel will get on the feed. Let's get these back. So while I've just had that fish, before I cast back out, just show you the tackle I'm using. So I've got my Black Widow Severn Barbel rod, 1.7 test curve, and the Black Widow 25A reel. This reel is absolutely fantastic. The drag on it is so smooth. It's lovely, cracking reel for the money especially. And we're going down to we've got a Coram bolt and run kit, so that just comes off there and it's free running, sort of semi-fixed. We've got one of the big Guru feeders. I haven't brought my big weighted feeders with me, and I wish I had, to be honest, because it is tanking through a bit. So this is 113 grams and it's only just holding close in. And then I've got quite long for me, to be fair, and just at the minute maggots, but I think we're going to change over to Pepper Army in a minute, at least on one rod, and see how it goes. Let's get this back out because hopefully it's bite time. Well guys, things are definitely picking up. That's 4 fish. Is that 4 fish? Sorry, 3 fish in the last half an hour maybe, compared to 1 fish in about 3 hours, so that's the biggest of the trip so far. Getting on for £2 I guess. Yeah, £2. Anyway, it's getting back quick because yeah, hopefully the barb will get on the feed. Brilliant. It's 5:15 now. Sun is going down. We had those 3 chub, pretty much double hook up on the first 2, and then that slightly big one. So and then we did have a knock as well. Nothing came of it. That's all on the left hand rod as well. But I've switched both over to maggot now. And, yeah. But I recast the right hand rod because I have found on here that if you're not getting bites on a rod and you think it's always worth a recast, and quite often, especially later on, like now, it can result in a bite. So yeah, anyway, I don't know whether to switch over to Pepper Army or just leave it as it is. We'll see. Hopefully, if the bites keep coming, the barb will have got to rock up sooner or later. So we'll see. But if maybe if that right hand rod's still not doing anything, I might switch that one over to Pepper Army, see if it makes a difference. I don't know. I just know that this time last year I had a cracking session on the maggots, like I said, and I caught at the time a PB barbel. So yeah, really hoping for double figure. I talked to a guy as he was leaving. He'd done the morning, he was leaving about 3 o'clock, and he said he had like 5 fish, 5 barbel, all in the first hour or something, hour or 2 hours, and then it died off, and it was just you just picking up the odd fish and a chub. So yeah, hopefully I'll be the reverse, doing the evening session, and it'll all kick off. It normally does. Last year was a funny year on here, so, or last summer should I say, the summer just gone. So I don't know, we'll see, but fingers crossed that clutch starts screaming any minute. So I'm sat there talking to the camera. I pressed photo, not video, so I was talking to myself, wasn't recording. And as I was talking, the rod, the maggot rod, left hand rod, ripped off, and we've had our first barbel of the year. Nothing huge, 3.5 is it? 3. Irrelevant, great scrap, great take. I thought I had it on camera, but I didn't because I wasn't recording. Let's get him back and get the rod back out. What a great start early on in the session. We've just come for the afternoon, so only got like 5 hours fishing and then it's off to work. But yeah, great start, it's getting back. Well guys, I still haven't done my little intro for this set, day 2. Baiting up the left hand rod with maggots again. We just had to put a new, tie a new hook on, just pointed gun over a bit, and the left hand rod's gone. So we had no no rods in the water. Anyway, this was resting in the net, left hand rod's back out with maggots. Put the other rod out, back out now, and yeah, nice little chub. Good action. I'll have to get this camera set up to get one of these bites because that's 2 that I've missed now. So yeah, I'll try again. I thought I'd done an intro or explaining where I am today, and yeah, hadn't pressed record, so I was just talking to myself. Got the 2 rods out. We've had 2 fish, nice barbel and a nice chub. So yeah, we've kind of done better than yesterday already. Yeah, basically what happened is I forgot my head torch yesterday. I knew I was going to fish into dark. Yeah, so I had the light on the phone, which trying to bait up, holding the phone and holding the hook and the baiting needle and everything, absolute nightmare. But I managed it. It just slowed me right down when I had to bait up and things. But yeah, we stayed till 10 o'clock at night, basically. Nothing. Once it went dark, we had that run of chub, and I thought, you know, fingers crossed it'll kick off. Guy next to me in the swim that, to be honest, I wanted to go in, he had one dropped run. Yeah, it wasn't looking good. I give it 4 hours. If it had happened, I would have stayed longer, to be honest, with it being like the possibly that I know I've come today, but it was going to be the last session. If I'd have done well, I wouldn't have come today. So yeah, with it being the last session, I'd have stayed till the earlier hours if I was catching, but after 4 hours in dark, it just didn't feel like it was going to happen. Anyway, we're on a different stretch today. Spin you round. We've been here before. It's my PB from here. It's Coalport. It's the Brewery Inn. It's £5 for a day ticket. You just put your money in the envelope. To be honest, I've only ever fished this peg. It's like a double peg. There's at the end here, there's some steps coming down. Yeah, I don't know the other pegs. The other pegs going downstream that I've looked at, very shallow, didn't really look like they were good pegs. But I don't know if you can go the other side of the bridge. I think there may be some better pegs there as well. But anyway, we're at what I think is the top end. I don't know if there's anything further up. But yeah, we're doing all right. We couldn't keep 2 rods in the water then for that mad sort of half an hour. I've got to tie up some more rigs now, even though I had loads. So yeah, I'm going to tie up some rigs and hopefully let's get a bite on camera and hopefully some more barbel. That's a great start early on. We keep building at the swim and yeah, fingers crossed. If I get a double figure barbel today, it made my year brilliant. Right, let's crack on. Oh yeah, in the confusion as well, I forgot to mention, when I was netting that chub, the flow is really coming through it. It was quite awkward to land fish. You got to sort of hold your net on the side. Anyway, it only slipped out of my hand in it and it just started going downstream. I mean, that session done in it, got to go home. But anyway, thankfully, the chub, I pulled the chub in front of the net and it managed to hook up onto the net and I managed to get it in. Yeah, it's quite a steep bank as well, so it was a bit sketchy, but we got it in. And the fish is fine and everything, happy days, and we can carry on fishing because as I seen the net going down, I was like, that's it, I'm going home. Whoa. Oh, stay on there. I thought it was a chub at first. It give a couple of little rattles before it normally they just barbel just rip off. This is a much bigger fish, this. Although that current making anything feel big, to be fair. On maggots. Oh, she's that big actually. I think it's this current. Those fins. Holding the current. Oh. Like that. This flow is making that fish really difficult. Come on. Oh, no way. Come on. Get in on that. Wow. Well guys, after that quick start, the 2 fish, one after the other, yeah, we've had to wait a bit, but we've had a bigger barbel. He's not, I think he's a pound bigger. The other one was I don't know. The other one was 2.5. This one's 3.5, 4. I don't know. It's hard to get. It's probably 3.5. We're not going to weigh him, but anyway, we're going to get him back. But in that flow, I mean, he little taps. I thought, oh, it was chubby here. I got up, and then it was zzz, and then he was holding bottom. And he was just holding. And it was just the current. And you see the fins when they're up and that. He's such an awesome fish. Look at the mouth on him. Yeah, fantastic. So yes, going in the right direction, hopefully. And we get another one. I feel confident we'll get another one. Great fish, great scrap. But like I said, dead deceiving in the current. He was just holding deep. I really thought this was going to be, 8 plus. Let's get him back. I'll get your nose up out there. There we go. That'll be a bite, guys. Another fish on, guys. Another barbel. It's a huge job, but it might be a bit bigger than I first thought. I think this one might have the belly. Oh yeah. It's so deceiving, that current though, but that feels heavy now. Really heavy. Felt like a small one at first, but oh. Wow. Some pressure on that net, never mind this fish. Get in, get in. Yes. Wow. So guys, another one on the maggots. I weighed this one. £7. Hopefully he's all in the shot there. Yeah, biggest of the trip. £7. We've still got about an hour and 20 minutes worth of fishing. Coming into the best time. Look at that dorsal up. Cracking fish, let's get him back.